Hello everybody, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson I want to teach you how to play the song Honey in the Rock. As always, I'm going to play through the song for you first, and then at the end I will break it down and explain it to you in more detail, so make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and get started playing through the song.
There's honey in the rock, water in the stone, manna on the ground, no matter where I go. I don't need to worry now that I know everything I need you've got. There's honey in the rock. Praying for a miracle, thirsty for the living well. Only you can satisfy. Sweetness at the mercy seat, now I've tasted, it's not hard to see. Only you can satisfy. There's honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock. Freedom where the Spirit is, bounding in the wilderness. You will always satisfy.
All right, so we're going to be using 4 chords from the C chord family for this song, and I'm playing with my capo on the 2nd fret, so I'm actually in the key of D, even though I'm using the C chord family chords. So we're going to be starting with the C chord, which looks like this. So I've got my first finger on the 1st fret of the B string, and then I got my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the A string. For a C chord, you want to make sure not to strum the low E string, so I can let my thumb just kind of touch it so it's muted and doesn't resonate while I'm strumming. We are going to be throwing in one extra chord in here, which is a variation of the C chord, and that's the C suspended chord, or to be more exact, the C suspended 4. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to use our pinky. We're not going to move our hand at all. We're going to keep the C chord right here, and I'm just going to take my pinky and put it down on the 3rd fret of the D string. And that's all I'm going to do for the C suspended. I'm going to keep my 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret of the D string, even though it's not doing anything because now I'm pressing down in front of it. But I'm going to be going back and forth between C and C suspended. So instead of having an extra movement in there, picking this finger up and then putting it back down, I'm just going to leave it down the whole time, and it just makes less movement. So from here, we're also going to have an A minor 7 chord, and to do that from a C is super easy. We're just going to pick up our 3rd finger, and that's it. So a very easy transition from the C chord to the A minor 7. For this chord also, we want to make sure not to strum that low E string. So you can either just avoid it, or you can use your thumb to touch and mute the low E string so it doesn't resonate. We're also going to have a G chord, and we're going to play that G chord like this with our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger. And for this chord, we're going to be strumming all 6 strings. And then from here, we got an F over C, and this is a nice F alternative in the C chord family. I'm going to have my 3rd finger pressing down on the 3rd fret of the A string, okay? So that's creating a C note. This is why this is called F over C. And then I've got my pinky, my 4th finger, pressing down also on the 3rd fret, but on the D string. And then I have my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string and my 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. And I'm going to strum all the strings except for that low E string again. For strumming, we're going to be using the driving pattern, which is a nice simple 4-beat strum pattern. We're going to have 4 down strums with an up strum added after beat 4, and then we're going to repeat. We want to also make sure to put our emphasis on beat 1 and 3, so every other beat we're going to strum harder. So let me just hold the C chord for you, and I'm going to play that strum pattern and count the beats out loud so you can hear what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care.